definitely want to dive into, um, just your process as a creator, as a creative person. Um, can you walk me through that? You're in your this is this like your office basically?
This is the studio. It's I know the life of a YouTuber seems glamorous, but as you can see behind me, it's not that special. It's a lot of just dirty, dark hours in this room, sniffing markers, getting lightheaded. uh, and so usually I have like several projects going at once. There's like an idea phase, but yeah, generally there's like I'm always kind of looking for content, writing ideas down. I'll get inspiration from a conversation like this, and I'll write down several things. And I've got like a list of thousands of topic ideas, and then I basically just go out into the world and have conversations with people and see if that topic is something that they're interested in. And I try to talk to all different types of people. It's easy to get stuck in a little bubble of like your friends that are all the same age with the same background, but you go across different demographics. It's so important to talk to people from all walks of life and just get their opinion on something. And a lot of times I'll mention a topic and it won't get much of a response from people. People are like, oh, okay, yeah, sacred geometry, cool. And it could be something I'm really into, but
Mhm.
then I'll be like, hey, you ever wonder why no countries have purple on their flag? And they're like, what? Why is that? And they'll flip out. And I'll just gauge their reaction there. I'll say, oh, okay, you know what, this is something that people really want to know about. All right, I'll make this video. And then I used to write almost all my scripts, and it was all original content. But now I'm definitely known for doing animations for other people. Just basically because those videos have done so much better than the ones where I write the script myself. But I don't want to move too far away from original content. I always want to have a little bit of original content coming out. So, um, yeah, I either write the script myself or I reach out to somebody and I say, hey, look, I really loved your talk. Would it be okay if I use this? And, 99% of the time they're happy to let me use it. Sometimes we even do a collaboration where we work on the video together. We'll create something from scratch. Like I did one earlier this year with Sam Harris, where he created it from scratch, and that's a cool experience to like, it feels like we really worked on it together from brainstorm to finish. But once I have the content laid out, it's all written out. I will kind of storyboard out the video, just like plan it out on graph paper. All right, are there going to be some characters that reoccur throughout the video? At this point, I've made so many videos that it's almost like I can be on autopilot and make the video like
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
And I record everything on an actual whiteboard. A lot of people think it's a software program, but it's all done right here on not a very big whiteboard either. This thing's only like 4 or 5 feet wide.
So that's the actual whiteboard that you use to draw
That's
all of your illustrations.
a whiteboard. It's a special whiteboard though from the 80s,
Oh
and
wow.
it's not that glossy, but the ink, it's just I bought so many whiteboards, and this one's the oldest one I could find, and it's great.
Where did you
And
get it?
I got it from a school. Yeah. And I basically had to swap this one out for a new one.
Gotcha.
But yeah, then I take all the footage. I used Final Cut Pro to edit, and the whole process, generally about a 10-minute video, will take a little over 100 hours, I'd say, give or
Wow.
take. Uh, but it used to take like 300 hours. And so I've just gotten more efficient as this goes on. And so now it's just like I can just turn these things out. And yeah, I'm pretty much a one man show. So then I upload it to YouTube. I release a video once every 2 weeks on Tuesday at 9 a.m. And I've stuck to that schedule for since day one, pretty much. It's always been Tuesday at 9 a.m. just because I feel like internet traffic kind of peaks throughout the middle of the week and people
Hmm.
are on the internet less over the weekend. So I kind of want to catch that wave of, I feel like it peaks middle of Wednesday and then starts to go down a little bit. Like I was thinking about doing a Kickstarter, and they always say release your Kickstarter on like Tuesday morning. I don't know what it is about Tuesday mornings, but then you catch this big wave of people like on the internet, and then on the weekend, I guess people they're on the internet a little less. But nowadays in 2020, people are on the internet every day, all day, so it barely matters. But I'm still stuck on Tuesday at 9 a.m. And you go. The funny thing is, you go to YouTube, and I've been to the YouTube headquarters several times, and you talk to other YouTubers, and you're always like, "What's the secret?" People always want to know what are some tips that you can give me to grow my channel. Do you have any like secret cool advice? And the best advice I can give is like the most unsexy tips ever. And people are always really let down when I tell them, but it's just be consistent. And they're always let down when I say that. They're like, all right, yeah, thanks. Like that is something to not be taken lightly, because that's how you build trust with your audience, and trust is everything. Um, and so like everybody knows that on Tuesday at 9 a.m. that after school video is coming out, and they also know that they can trust that it's going to be worth their time. Because if I make one bad video, which I definitely have, that hurts our trust. And then the next time they see that after school video come out at 9 a.m., they're like, that last experience wasn't worth my time. And you start to lose. So it takes a very long time to gain trust, very short time to lose it. So every video's got to be a banger. Every video has to provide a great amount of value to their lives. Otherwise, it's just not worth the time. So yeah, I think it's gotten to a point where the trust, it feels good. Like I have a very good relationship with the followers. The comments are really positive. The like to dislike ratio is like 99% to 1%. So and that's increased over time. It used to be like 50-50. They really didn't like that millennial video in the beginning. So that's kind of the process. And then you want to promote your video, and luckily there's all these different avenues to promote through Reddit and Instagram. And one of the best ways to promote a video is to get somebody with a big following to share it as well. So one thing that's helped me is I've done several Joe Rogan videos, and he's got a massive following, and he's been nice enough to share some. And so when he'll share a video, it really helps. Yeah, and it just gets easier. I think the hardest part is getting started with anything. Like the big step, the first step on this staircase is like 10 feet high, but once you get over that first step, it's like regular stairs. And yeah, the ideas just keep coming. And now it's at a point where I'm really blessed, where people are coming to me with their very best ideas and presenting them to me and saying, would you make a video out of this? And it's a really cool position to be in. Like we were mentioning, like just who I get to talk to on a weekly basis is really cool, because I have this like imposter syndrome. Like, who am I? I'm just some dude that is talking to Paul Stamets this morning, the mushroom expert, Les Stroud, the Survivor Man, 10-20 seasons on Discovery Channel, Brian Grazer last week, and all sorts of people. I was just talking to 2 different UFC fighters,
Wow.
ex-UFC champions. I'm a big MMA fan, so I really like talking to UFC fighters and picking their brain about things. And yeah, it's just like, it's kind of like the way I consume content and information. It's like a buffet. I talk to this scientist, I talk to this philosopher, comedian. So yeah, just not setting any limits on yourself is great.
Man, are these people reaching out to you directly, or are you sending out inquiries to them? Like, for example, with the video that you did with Sam Harris, was that a result of him just finding your content, and then somebody on his team or even him directly saying, hey, we'd be cool to work together on something, like, can we connect? I mean, what does that look like?
Yeah, initially it was me reaching out to everybody, but as it gets bigger, um, more authors and people are coming to me who want me to present their work, and it's cool because you can present it somebody's best work, their whole life's work in 10 minutes. Like, okay, what's your best 10 minutes? And you can put that forward. And it really puts people in this position where they have to summarize their best ideas. And um, yeah. And so yeah, more people are coming to me now than ever, and it's just awesome.
Hey there, thank you so much for watching this excerpt of the Videocraft Show presented by Video Husky. If you're a content creator that struggles to organize scripture ideas for your videos, I've got a resource for you. You can get a copy of our free script template. Using it can help you structure your videos and save you hours of time from filming in the process. To get it, all you have to do is just scroll down on this video, find the link in the description, and subscribe to our email list. From there, it'll get delivered straight to your inbox right after you sign up. And by the way, if you're enjoying these videos, can you do us just a quick favor and hit the like button before you go? And if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel too, to stay up to date with all the content that we're creating here on this channel. And finally, be sure to tune into the Videocraft Show presented by Video Husky on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever it is that you get your podcasts. We've got links in the description down below. If you want to watch or listen to the full episode, just tap the video right next to me over here, and that'll take you to the entire episode in which this excerpt is from. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.